This is the perfect Minecraft gaming PC, and this is the one that you should actually build. So to find out what it takes to build the perfect Minecraft gaming PC, I sat down with someone who happens to know a thing or two about the game, Saxs Persson, who is the Chief Creative Officer of Minecraft.
I've been with Minecraft for 7 years now. We look at the speedruns all the time to see where's the game hitching, where are people hitting sort of the limits of what they can do in the game, and what do we need to do better?
Can you give me a little bit of a background on what some of the most important technical components are on the PC side to really give you the max performance?
My cat would like to say, anything under 60 frames a second is a crime. So memory bandwidth is super important, because if you think about one chunk of Minecraft is 16 by 16 by 16 cubes. So that's, 4,096 cubes that are all tessellated. Then imagine how many chunks you're really seeing, because you're looking below ground too. If you're a speedrunner and you're by nature only being in areas you've never been in before, we haven't tessellated, you want that to go as fast as possible so you can see where you're going. You don't want to enter a nether portal and look out and then wait 10 seconds till the the view distance fills in. You would never break a world record that way.
To get some insight on what it takes to speedrun Minecraft at a competitive level, I also chatted with Curryway, someone who has multiple world records. Obviously you're playing on PC. Do you use keyboard, mouse? Do you use controller? Can you walk me through a little bit about the gear that you use right now?
I don't have anything too crazy computer-wise. I have a GTX 1080. I have some pretty standard stuff. I have a 2 terabyte external hard drive where I just shove my runs in. But it definitely helps to have a better PC. You definitely have an advantage. The other big advantage is world loading. Being able to reset harder with a better computer is definitely probably the biggest hardware difference for the game right now.
If you were building a setup from scratch, are there any specific upgrades that you would go for?
I would say a GTX 30 whatever, 3070, 3080, 3090, 32 gigs of RAM, and then I've been looking at I think it was a Ryzen 5700 processor or something like that. Most runners stream and record at the same time. So having something that can handle that is really, really crucial.
So to truly build the ultimate Minecraft gaming setups, we're here at our fine sponsor Micro Center to get all of the components we need. So for our realistic Minecraft build, we're going to be going with something a little unusual, a Core i5-11400. This actually, in my opinion, is enough performance to really run Minecraft at high settings, but importantly, it also won't break the bank. Now for our fully ultimate ridiculous setup, we're gonna go for a Ryzen 9 5900X. 12 cores, super high clock speeds, overclockable. Between these two, these will really be the basis of our Minecraft setups. So one of the things that's really important for Minecraft is the RAM. So what we're going to be using here is not only G-Skill, but we're going to be using, for our lower end system, 16 gigs of Ripjaws. But especially when it comes to the high end, we really want to be able to allocate as much memory as possible. So we're gonna go for a full 32 gigabytes of G-Skill Trident Z Neo. Not only will this look great, but importantly, it should allow us to allocate a ton of RAM specifically just for Minecraft.
You are not gonna believe what I just found.
Oh, you found one!
Found one!
Yes! Okay.
In just the right color, too.
Of course, in Creeper Green. So this is the Lian Li 011 Dynamic. Not only is this one of my favorite cases out here, but importantly, it comes in Creeper Green. You know what your next trip to Micro Center could use? A free pair of Bluetooth headphones. All you need to do is check out the link in the description, throw in your email address, and you will be emailed an in-store coupon to pick up a pair of headphones just like this for free. So what are you waiting for? My voice just cracked, because I'm so excited about the deal. You can also check out the link in the description for the Micro Center Community Quest. New prizes each week are all leading up to a grand prize of a $750 Micro Center gift card. The secret code for you who are still watching is Minecraft PC to enter to win the grand prize and more.
I feel like I always love getting these.
Oh!
But we should totally get a Kraken
Z73?
Z73, I believe will work. We should double check it real quick.
No,
but any one of these that have the screen on the CPU block.
We'll put some TNT on this. Oh, it will be, yes. Today's a good day. Today's a good day. And so it is time to begin building our perfect Minecraft gaming PC setup. Now there's a lot of components we have here, but the one I really want to pay attention to is this. This is the Gigabyte GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. Now, not only will this allow us to run Minecraft with full ray tracing and a roughly 3 billion chunk distance render, okay, maybe not 3 billion, but a lot. So this is the Gigabyte B550 Aorus Master. We've used this in the past, and honestly, this is one of my favorite motherboards right now. Don't let the B550 branding fool you. While yes, it's not technically X570, this still has almost all of those same features, and importantly, it's a little bit more of a modern chipset, which means that we will still be able to easily drive our Ryzen 9 5900X, as well as our 32 gigs of Trident Z Neo memory. Now on the other side, we have our reasonable Minecraft gaming PC. I feel like this is the one that you are probably more likely to build. So not only do we have our Core i5-11400, but importantly we also have all the things that we really need. So we have a 1650 Super. It's not a super powerful graphics card, but it does have enough power, and importantly it does have NVENC on board, which is going to make streaming much easier. Speaking of streaming, we also have, in addition to our 500 gig Crucial SSD, we also have a 1 terabyte external. Now all of this is going to be not only using the Gigabyte H510M, but we're also going to be putting it inside an NZXT H510 case. Hit markers. You know, 2015 memes. I think there's really nothing else for it. Let's get to building and see exactly how our perfect and reasonable Minecraft gaming PCs can come together. So this, as you might expect, is coming along nicely. So thankfully, everything actually is fairly well color matched. And by that I mean it's all black on black on black. So we've got black sleeves for our power supply, the newer style Intel stock cooler, which is also black, the black board, even our SSD is black. So now it's time to see what color our 1650 Super is. I'm gonna guess it's black. Oh look, it's black. With Minecraft, this seems like a solid card. 4 gigs of VRAM should be fine. While it might not be the latest, most cutting-edge RTX card, if you can find one of these at retail at your friendly local Micro Center, you're still getting a good amount of performance. That's clean, although certainly not a aesthetically impressive system. It's really just black on black. We don't have any LEDs. We didn't get any like LED fans or strips or anything. And that's almost entirely because this system is not really about the aesthetic. This system is about giving you a good gaming and streaming sort of setup for Minecraft. That system is about the overkill. How is that system looking?
It's going great.
Why don't we walk over here and take a look? So you've got the push-pull setup. So you've got these stock NZXT fans on the back, and you've got the LLs up front.
Yep.
Dude, this looks really nice. I love the finish that Lee and Lee put on this.
Yeah.
The green, and on top of that, the red sleeves. It's a nice little pop of color, especially because you got a little bit of red here on the board as well. I'm really happy with how both of these systems are coming out. I think we're in store for some of the best Minecraft action you've ever seen. When was the last time you played Minecraft?
A month ago?
That's pretty impressive, actually.
Is it?
I haven't played in a little while.
Okay.
A little while. A long, long time. So this is what our reasonable Minecraft setup looks like. Now, it might not be the coolest looking setup, but importantly, it gets the job done. I'm actually really happy with how it's come out. So of course, we have ourselves the dual displays, so both of them are running at 1080p 75 Hertz. One of the big differences between the last time you've seen it and now that it's actually up and running is the fact that we have now incorporated a camera involved. Not a webcam, oh no, this is an Epoch Cam, aka it's an app for iPhone that via USB lets it turn into a webcam. Now, if you would like, you can certainly use any kind of webcam if you've already got one. But for me, considering I already have an iPhone, it's easy enough to get actually pretty decent quality. So in fact, if I actually want to hop in here, you can see that while it's certainly not perfect, especially with like fast motion, it doesn't look super, super crisp, but it's actually a very, very usable setup, and I can easily just hop over into the game and I can get everything like that. So we do have a Kraken X headset, which you can now hear what it sounds like. It's not amazing, but considering this is like a $50 headset, it's pretty solid. We also do have the Naga Mouse, which specifically has a ton of macro keys. Now, just one note, you're looking at 1080p footage through OBS. If you're streaming, you're probably gonna wanna stream at 720p instead, but I just wanna show what the system can actually do. Now, one of the important things I wanna show is how fast it is to actually create a new world. Especially if you're speedrunning, you may go through this tons and tons of times every day. So we'll call this test 2, create. Now, it's certainly not a fast thing if you don't have plenty of CPU, plenty of GPU. And one of the things I have done is I've allocated 8 gigs of RAM to Minecraft, which is probably more than we really need. But as you can see, we've created a new world pretty quickly. If I pop up with F3 here, you'll see that while I've got, I believe, a 22 chunk distance render distance right now, it's actually running pretty smooth. So right now it's like 115, 120 FPS. I've seen it dip as low as about 60, 65, but considering that we're streaming at 60p, it doesn't really bother me too much. So clearly this is just a brand new world, and I will certainly not try to speedrun it and try to figure out how to get to the, what is it, the nether? I should probably know this. I've actually never beaten Minecraft before. I've never even made it to the nether. I've never even made it to the nether. So it's one thing to play the game and see the settings and have OBS running, but it's a very different thing for me to speedrun Minecraft myself. So I have never tried to speedrun Minecraft in my life. So I'm gonna cheat by starting out with a set seed. Ready? And let's begin. All right, so we're immediately here. Where am I going? Where am I going?
You gotta kill the Ender Dragon.
I need to, yes, I don't see an Ender Dragon. There's nothing around me anywhere. Wait, I think I see a village. I think I see a village. All right, bed, I want a bed. Yep, I need that for the Ender Dragon. I like your hat, bro. Wait, can I do anything with you? Wait.
Just stop wasting time.
Okay, well, where am I supposed to go?
Around.
All right, I'm ready to do something.
Well, as of me saying this right now, you've just lost the ability to be the #1 ranked speedrunner.
People are already done? I haven't gone anywhere. Get over here.
He's gonna die before.
Yep.
He's just gonna die. Oh, that's, I don't like that.
How's he so strong?
You're not using a sword, that's why.
I don't have anything else.
That's unfortunate.
So, okay, so your time was 8:35. It's third place.
Third place.
Except they beat the game instead of dying.
Okay, we're gonna start again in 3, 2, 1. Generating world.
If you win in 10 minutes, I'll give you this whole entire thing.
I'm not gonna win it. That would be like almost world record pace. Okay, hang on. So I found the village. Okay, so I'm gonna loot it as fast as I can. Okay.
Really, you chose that one and not the oak?
I don't care what kind of wood it is, Matt. I've gotta win at all costs. Okay, all right. So I have a shovel. I'm just gonna start digging.
You're literally making yourself a staircase that you don't need to make.
Well, how am I supposed to get out of here, huh? Oh, I found it.
Ooh, a cave.
I found stuff. I hear something laughing at me though. That's probably a bad thing, right?
Oh, you're in a, oh.
Ah! Ah!
No, there's a chest, there's
Where?
Oh, that's a.
What do I do? Ah!
Hit him with the sword. Be careful of the, oh, there's a.
Ah! What the?
Oh, no, the witch. Oh, he's got a witch. Never mind. Oh.
Ah! No! 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 How could this happen?
6:16.
So you died quicker.
You did better that time.
I got a lot farther that time. Did you see my movement? My movement was on point. Okay, so at this point, we've clearly seen my expert speedrunning skills, but what we haven't seen is what the perfect Minecraft system is capable of. Now this is a little bit more like it. Welcome to the perfect Minecraft setup. So of course the system is inside of an 011 dynamic, specifically in Creeper Green. As you can see, the color scheme is very much leaning into that. One of my personal favorite parts of this system is the fact that we are using the NZXT, the Z73 cooler, which means that not only is it a 360mm radiator, but importantly it looks great with the screen. We have a total of 9 LL120s, which let's just say this back panel is going to stay on. Cable management is impeccable, don't worry. But outside of the system itself, with all the performance and all the aesthetic, we also have a good group of peripherals as well. So not only do we have ourselves headset, keyboard, mouse, but also we have ourselves a fairly large 32-inch LG Ultra Gear display. This is running at 1440p at 165 frames per second. Have you noticed, this particular version of Minecraft looks a little different because while the reasonable gaming PC is capable of playing at 1080p, decent chunk distance, you can stream and whatnot, this is not about trying to get your world record. This is about turning up RTX to the maximum and seeing what Minecraft can really do when you throw a 3080 Ti at it and a 12-core Ryzen processor and 32 gigs of RAM and a bunch of LL120s. So if you've never played Minecraft with RTX on, it is a big difference. You can see a light like this is accurately portrayed the way it should in the game.
I think I'm going to restart and show it at daytime, though. I think it looks better in daytime, especially with the reflections on the water. So not only does RTX sort of change, not really so much the overall feel of the game, but really the look of it, right? So you've got very realistic ray tracing that's everywhere, even something as small as this little light right here, or all the way over to, say, if I walk over to the water, you can see that there's this huge difference to the sort of feel of the game. Like, even from here, you can see there's accurate reflections. And in fact, right now, if I hop into video, right now we've got it set to 16 chunks of render distance, and I mean, it is incredibly smooth on this 165 hertz display. The smoothness of this gameplay is not something you're gonna be able to see in the video, right? Like, we're not uploading this video at 160 FPS, but look at how natural this one little torch is lighting the room. And watch, if I knock it out, oh, that's cool.
So we just saw Austin play RTX Minecraft on Minecraft for Windows, but I personally like playing on the Java edition, as do a lot of other people. In fact, probably most people. And while 1.17 exists, we're going to be playing on a prior version to that, 1.16.5, because we have some of my favorite shaders and texture packs there, which, while isn't technically Minecraft RTX, it does have some ray tracing on it, specifically on the Saxs shaders that I'm using, which I think look absolutely brilliant, and I think will tax this 3080 Ti. And here we are. So I'm loaded into this newly generated world. As you can see, I literally have nothing. I also have my own little skin here. I have a Kentama skin.
Of course you do.
A friend of mine made this. A lot of things set to fancy, maximum. On my shaders, I have some anti-aliasing off, apparently. We'll leave that off because we're currently at 50 frames, and honestly, with Minecraft, I don't think you'll really need anti-aliasing. Most importantly, guys, like, look at this water. Like,
oh my god.
This water looks great, doesn't it?
Wow.
See the fish through there and all that. Look at the sun, and as we move around, you can see that the lighting kind of shifts depending on where we are. The shadows look really nice too. Look at all of the lighting fall off through these trees here as well. Oh man, look at how the sun peeks over the building over here. Oh my god, that's almost searing my eyes. That's actually really bright.
So big thank you to both Saxs as well as Curryway for all their insight in helping us build these gaming PCs. And if you're interested in any of the components that we have here, you'll find them at the links in the description thanks to our very kind sponsors, Micro Center. Now the real question is, what game should we build a perfect gaming PC for next? It's gotta be Valorant, right?